For years, the H-1B system became one of the main bridges connecting Indian technology talent with American companies. Now that bridge is facing new scrutiny. The Department of Homeland Security has submitted a proposed rule targeting several areas of H-1B program. Among them are tighter restrictions involving cap-exempt employer, greater scrutiny of companies with previous H-1B compliance violation, and increased oversight of foreign workers employed at the third-party work sites here. And that third party issue, it is particularly important for the Indian IT industry. For years, staffing companies and consulting firms have placed foreign professionals at the premises of American client. Well, that model became a major part of the technology ecosystem. An Indian engineer, it could technically be employed by one company but spend their working day at another company's office. And now, according to the report, DHS wants much stronger verification of those arrangements. Who is actually supervising the worker? Where does the worker physically work? What exactly are they doing? And can the employer prove that the job being performed matches what was stated in the H-1B petition? Well, those questions could become much more important. Here the proposed changes also target what are known as cap-exempt employers, including certain university-affiliated organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, at the same time, the report also points to a proposed supplemental fee of more than $103,000 for certain cap-subject petition, certainly under review. Now, think about what this really means from the employer's perspective. If hiring a foreign professional, that becomes more expensive, more complicated, more heavily audited, companies may start asking a very simple question. Is this hire worth the additional cost and compliance burden? And you know what? That is where immigration policy that meets the labor market here. Because an H-1B is not simply a document. It is tied to a job, an employer, and a specific set of responsibilities. In the meantime, for Indian tech professionals, the biggest message is that third parties' placement arrangements, well, they may face much greater scrutiny if these proposals become final. But there is another immigration story here that could be even more important for people who are already inside America. Because getting into the United States, it is one challenge, but getting a green card, that's the bigger challenge.